We in this to win it, man. It's like, this is our livelihood. This isn't our...
become a lawyer instead of a rapper.
Yeah, do something else besides this, because this is not for everybody. Our line of work takes a lot of patience and a lot of compromise. Yeah, determination, fortitude. You know, it's very, very shrewd business, and it's like you kind of have to concentrate on other things other than the art form once this becomes your job. So for all you who think you just go in the studio, put a beat on and say some raps and all of a sudden you're rich, don't work like that. Lords of the Underground is 2 albums strong, and we're not where we want to be yet. You know, and it's like a situation where we want the people out there to know that you could be a Lord of the Underground in other ways other than just rapping. I mean, if you go to school and become a doctor or a lawyer or a practitioner or anything, you know, it's like a chemist, a jet fuel designer, you know, a rocket scientist, anything. You know, it's like there are other ways to make it out of the situation that you're in, and that's things like through education. You know, that's the first and foremost thing. It's like education is not one of, it's the most important thing that could ever happen to you in your life. Because once you get it, nobody can ever take it away from you.
Lords of the Underground to us, when you take underground, first of all, the roots of anything comes from the underground. You know, and the roots of this hip-hop thing, you know, started in the streets. And the inner city and our ghetto is our underground. But also the suburbs can be the underground too, because the underground is nothing but rough times, hard times, you know, things that you go through. So if you're going through any bad situation, that's your underground, because you have to come up out of that, you know. And also underground to us, like, you get all your worth and all your value from the underground. You got your gold, you got your oil, you got your coal. With so much pressure applied to it, turns into diamonds. And that's us, Lords of the Underground, diamonds out the rough, so to speak. So that's our underground. And people say, well, when you said we stay connected to our streets. We stay in tune with our streets because that's our base. And that's our concrete, so to speak. So every album, we put somebody on the album that, you know, has a chance to like see what we have been seeing. Sort of like Harriet Tubman did, like with the Underground Railroad. When she took the slaves to freedom, she didn't just stay in freedom when she could have stayed there and just chilled. She traveled that same path again and got another group of people, brought them back, but not just once. Traveled it again and got another group of people until she couldn't do it anymore, until she